I decided today we're going to move a bit into the fire again. And we will start in a seated position. It could be any seated position that you wish. It could be cross-legged. It could be on your heels. So as you're ready, allow yourself to just find a good grounding. Allow the sitting bones to connect to the ears. And then let the spine rise upwards. Already now bring the spine in line with your sitting bones, leaning just slightly backwards, as if you were leaning against the wall. Imagine that the back of your head, your shoulders, your lower back are all touching the wall. You feel automatically that there will be this upward lifting in your navel, and you allow this to happen. Maybe your knees slightly lift. That's also fine, as this whole structure is connected. And then lifting from the pelvic floor up towards the navel, find the stability here. From the stability in your navel and your hips, allow the spine to come up higher. And then as the breath comes in, guide it along the long spine that you've created all the way down to the hips. And use the end of the inhale to activate the pelvic floor a little bit higher up against that inhale, and keep the pelvic floor lifted as you exhale softly out. The next inhale, soften the pelvic floor, let it go. Feel the navel moving in and out, moving outwards. And as you exhale, keep everything soft through the nose out. We're going to do this 3 more times. Inhale, fill yourself up until you're completely full. Lift the pelvic floor. You might just think of drawing the sitting bones towards each other. So as if you want to close everything, keep that up, draw it up to the navel, lengthen. Keep that active as you exhale again. Wait for the inhale to come. And with the exhale, release everything. Everything soft, beckenboden, pelvic floor releases. Very good. One last time. Inhale. Lift the pelvic floor. Activate your navel as you exhale. Both is active. Pelvic floor and navel, both bandhas as we call them. And then as you inhale, release again. And exhale so they're open lips this time. Good. From here, open the eyes and change the legs if you're in a cross-legged position, bringing now the other leg to the front. So you inhale, take the arms really wide over the side into the lengths, and then interlace the hands, bring the hands upwards, either fingers reaching upwards or building with your first finger, the little pointy finger here, reaching up to the sky, Agni Mudra as we call it. And then allow the shoulders to come back, drawing the shoulder blades down the spine. Draw the sitting bones into the ears. So downward movement, sitting bones, shoulders. Upward movement, navel and fingertips, find lengths. Breathing here into the full lengths, now expand. And reach the breath now more into your chest and into your shoulders. Automatically we'll feel how the side waists will fill, and that's absolutely fine. So really expand the breath into the side waist, expand it up into the fingertips. 3 more breaths here, inhale. Two more. And the last one. On your inhale, release the arms, bring them up in a V shape. Then turn the palms downward on, let go, okay. Shoulders once up to the ear, inhale. And down the spine, exhale. Take your right hand and bring it behind you until you can grab the other arm here. Either higher arm, elbow, or maybe the wrist of the left hand, of your right hand. And then walk with the right hand over so you feel an opening of the shoulder here. And ground the hand back into the ears. Lengthen your spine as you inhale, and then let just the ear drop towards your shoulder as you exhale. You feel now an opening here in the side from the ear all the way into the shoulder. And that's where you now want to send your breath. You can close your eyes if you like. 5 deep, deep breaths here. Allow the jaw to relax as you breathe. Teeth slightly moving away from each other. Take the last 2 through the nose in, and through the open lips, breathe out again. Good. Keep the head where it is, but release the left arm. And then take your hand and help the head coming back up. Just stay for a moment here. Take a deep breath. And a deep breath out. We're changing sides. So left arm on the side. Right arm comes behind. Finds either the upper arm, the elbow, or walks down the hand all the way to the wrist, depending a little bit what feels comfortable. Ground that hand here, find stability, and then increase the stretch on the shoulder of your right side by letting the ear drop towards the left shoulder here. Doesn't really matter if you tilt the head forward or backwards. For me personally, if I keep the head mainly in the center, that's where I feel most of the stretch. And then I use my breath to really expand it softly as I inhale. I don't want to force, I don't want to create any deep tension. I really want to make it more like a deep massage from the inside. Take 4 more deep breaths also here. And then the last 1 or 2, so the open lips out. So inhale deep. Open the lips, let go. The last one. Good. Release the arm first. Take the hand, bring it back up. And just wait for 1 inhale. From here, take the arms outwards. Make yourself really long. Palms facing to the front. So if you don't have enough room, just turn on your mat so that you can actually reach in its full length. And then turning the thumbs now backwards so that the palms face upwards. Reach through the arms backwards, as if you want to bring your thumbs behind you together. As you inhale, find your stability in the center again. So draw the navel after the inhale. Draw the pelvic floor after the inhale up against the breast. And as you exhale, draw the navel more inwards. 2 to 3 more breaths here, inhaling. 2 more deep breaths, exhale. Last 1, inhale deep. Long breath out, exhale. Draw the thumbs a little bit further back, inhale. And then release, bring the arms back. Arms overhead, bend the elbows. Interlace the fingers, bring them behind your back, so on the back side of your head. And now let the elbows come down, let the head hang. And stretch the part in between the shoulder blades here. So the nose looks downwards, the spine stays long. And you don't pull, you don't push anything. You just allow the gentle gravity of your arms here. Again, we're taking 5 to 7 deep breaths into the neck, into the shoulder. And if you feel the stretch along the backside of your spine, then be okay to breathe into the area that is most stretched right now, where you feel most of the sensation. Good. Last breath here. Inhale. Exhale long. Release the hands, bring them in front of your head and help the head to come up. So whenever we Go into a deep stretch. We don't want to activate the muscle again. It's just not good for the muscle. So we try to keep it passive, bring the head up. Once more, inhale, shoulders up to the ears, exhale down. From here, we cross leg over, coming onto all four. And as you inhale, we're going to move this along the spine. So feel for a moment belly dropping, and then make the center active again. So as you inhale, activate the pelvic floor, bring the two sitting bones that you have, as if they were on two lines, you draw them towards each other, as if you could close the sitting bones together here. And then draw the navel in and up again for stability, as if you want to bring the lower ribs inwards here. Good. From here, keep this active, but guide the heart forward. Inhale, opening the chest. And now as you exhale, round the spine. Feel how you can automatically activate the navel a little bit more. Let the head again hang. One more time, inhale, keep the navel active, but draw the heart forward. So it's not so much this today, it's really this guided heart opening with center active. And then exhale, round once more here. Very good. Last one, inhale, open, this time stay here. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees a few centimeters. If you're breathing for two, knees stay on the ears. Inhale, continue to breathe. If you like, you could do a round of Kapalabhati. So as you know, Kapalabhati, you inhale through the nose, and then you press the air through the nose out, so. Good, inhale through the nose. Exhale, open lips. Let the knees come down, shift back into a child's pose from here. Arms all the way back to the front, reaching out long, belly now soft. Take a couple of deeper breaths here. Long breath out. Good. Inhale, come back onto all fours. Set yourself up again. Second round of Kapalabhati or lifting the knees. So knees are here. You open your heart. You lift from there the knees off the ears. First option is to stay here. Second option is Kapalabhati, second round. So inhale through the nose and then press the air out through the nose. And automatically the inhale naturally comes. So inhale. Exhale once, open lips. And then start. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold the breath. And then from here, knees to the ears. Exhale. Let your heart come forward. Inhale. And then toes tucked under. First downward facing dog from here. Exhale. Arrive here. Stay for a moment. And find gentle movements that serve you. See if you would like to open the back sides of the legs by gently pedaling the feet now. If you do, stay gentle and orderly too. So don't speed up and bring more fire into the whole practice. We will always have little moments of water, of release and earth. So use those to bring the softness back so that you really play with the different elements and with the different qualities. Good, from here coming into still dog, feel the hands grounded. Now ground the first finger and the thumb a little bit more into the mat and press yourself really long. Draw the navel in and up again and draw the sitting bones again towards each other. Keep this active as you inhale, flow forward now into a plank pose, shoulders over the hands, heel back. So still sitting bones strong, core active, heart reaches forward. Staying here, activate the hands into the ears, draw the heels back, heart forward. 2 to 3 deep breaths, guide them along the spine without losing the centering, without losing your hands. So arms are strong, hands are strong. Last deeper breath here, inhale. And then drop only the knees to the earth, exhale. Inhale, make yourself long. Exhale, draw the navel in, bend the elbows, come halfway down. Inhale, press the hands up, come up again. Exhale, halfway down again. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, all the way down to the earth. Letting the heart come down, feet release. Inhale, gentle cobra, heart opens. Exhale, forehead back to the mat. Toes tuck under, feel the knees on the mat. Shift, inhaling into plank. Lifting the knees, exhale, downward facing dog again. Good. Double or triple leg lifting from here. Hands again ground, especially first finger, thumb. And if you like, you also press the middle finger away from you to feel more activation in the backside of your spine. From there, as you inhale, lift the right leg all the way up to the sky. Feel the spine long, the navel active. Exhale, right foot returns to the earth. Inhaling, left leg rises up. Exhale, left leg returns to the earth. Inhale, flow forward, plank. Exhale, knee, chest, and chin and halfway down. Inhale, hover here. Exhale, all the way down to the earth. Inhaling, heart opens. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, half plank or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. On your next inhale, look forward between the hands. On the exhale, 2 big steps to the front of your mat. As you rise, lift halfway up, inhale. Letting go, surrender, exhale. One more time, halfway, inhale. And letting go, exhale. And then bend the knees, come all the way up into standing, inhale. And then place the hands in front of your heart, exhale. Directly flow into Surya Namaskar A. You can bring the feet together or leave them parallel, whatever feels best. Bring the arms up, inhale, stretch yourself long. Exhale, hands over the side towards the earth. Halfway up as you inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, 2 big steps again back into plank. Inhale, find length. Exhale, halfway or completely to the earth. Inhale, open, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, draw the navel in and up for downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward between the hands. Walk, dance, jump all the way to the front of the mat. Lift halfway up as we inhale. Fold forward again, exhale. Back into standing, inhale. Hands in front of the heart, exhale. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, stay here. Draw the sitting bones together, so feel the stability, navel in and up, and activate the arms a little bit more towards the sky. Inhale, lengthen here. Exhale, open the lips, release out. Look up to the fingertips as you inhale, and then draw forward into the forward fold, exhale. Halfway inhale. Down to the earth, exhale. Step back or jump back into plank. Halfway or completely to the earth. Inhale, open, cobra, up dog. Back into downward facing dog. From here, allow the right leg to rise, inhale. And then bring the right foot forward between your hands. Exhale. Plant the foot, lift the arms a few centimeters off the ears. Draw the navel in, draw the sitting bones towards each other. Fingertips are 1 centimeter off the ears. Now activate the front foot more into the mat and draw the heart forward. Automatically you will come up a little bit more. Take a deep breath here, let the breath be fluid. Good, last breath, inhale. Hands to the ears, exhale. Right foot steps back, inhale. Your vinyasa again with the exhale. Let your breath guide you here. Being okay to be slower or faster than how I flow today. So I can see you guys. So keep in mind that your breath is the best guru to tell you how fast or how slow you would be flowing today. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Left leg all the way to the front, grounding between your hands. Again, coming onto the fingertips, maybe fingers still touching the ears. Activate your core and your sitting bones towards each other. First, lift the body just a few millimeters off the mat. From here, ground the front foot as if you want to screw the foot into the ears. And draw the right heel back, heart reaches forward. 3 breaths, long and deep. 1, 2, second one. Good. And last one, inhale. Exhale, hands back to the ears. Inhale for plank pose. Exhale, your vinyasa again. In down dog, we'll meet again. You can take the feet a little bit wider, toes slightly turned inwards. If you like, you let a couple of breaths go out through the open lips here. To increase the earth qualities and release a little bit of the fire. As an alternative, you can increase the air quality by breathing deeper and longer in and out. Good. From here, bring the feet back hip distance apart. And as you inhale, come forward into plank pose again. If you're breathing for 2, your knees come to the ears again, similar to what we did Sunday. So as you here, allow the arms to find a good grounding. If it's too much on the wrists, always the option to have the elbows on the ears and being here. So that's the second variation. And then in your variation, allow the right leg to rise off the ears about 20 to 30 centimeters. Inhale, press back into the heel, and as you exhale, bring the foot down to the mat. Inhale, other leg lifts, press back, heart forward, heel back. Exhale, left leg returns. Inhale, right side. Exhale, return. Inhale, left. Exhale, return. 3 more times each side. Yeah, just 2 on each side. Don't rush it. Take a whole inhale. A whole exhale to return. Last one, left side, inhale. Down to the ears, exhale. Knees to the ears. Shift back. Child's pose again. Let the arms go to the front of the mat. And give your body a moment to just release the breath to calm down. Last inhale here. Last exhale. On your next inhale, come all the way forward. And on an exhale, shift back, downward facing dog again. Lift the right leg, inhaling up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the right foot forward again between your hands. This time as you inhale, press into the foot, come all the way up into standing. Exhale, settle here into the seat, into the Varya one seat. Feel the sitting bones even centering without losing the knee going forward, the heel backwards, and lift the pelvic floor a little bit up. So draw after the inhale, find your stability. First, Bandha Mula Bandha, really active. Inhale, make yourself long. Exhale, lean yourself into full line here, reaching forward from back foot to the front. The more you reach forward, the more you need to activate your core. Make sure your right knee stays over your heel. Make sure your right hip stays down and doesn't pull up. The last 2 to 3 breaths. Let the arms become a little stronger as if you want to reach for something. Press to the heel backwards. Last one here, inhale. Good. Lift, inhale up. Hands over the back, all the way down to the ears, exhale. Inhale for plank, either half plank or real plank. And then either Vinyasa or all the way into downward facing dog directly. So you choose. And downward facing dog is where we'll meet again. The left leg rises on an inhale. Left leg all the way to the front, exhale. Setting yourself up, drawing the left hip down, come up again. Inhale, Varya one. Exhale, riding in Varya one, find your stability. Drawing the sitting bones to each other, navel strong. Face can relax, by the way. So from here, hands up to the sky. And then leaning forward into the line of this right leg. Be strong again in your core, navel pulls in and up, while the hands reach forward. Activate the breath much deeper. Last 3. Last 2. Last inhale. And then come back up as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen here. Exhale, hands to the ears. Independent on what you did on the first side, bring the left leg halfway or to the ears. You choose. And then again, your Vinyasa or directly down dog. See what serves you. Leaving the pattern and not burning in the fire, but enjoying it. Downward facing dog, we meet again. And then shifting once more forward into plank pose. Again, hands under the shoulders. Lift once more the right leg off the ears. And then bringing the right leg over to the left elbow. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the right foot back. If you're breathing for 2, you're happily flowing in something watery. No fire in this case. Left leg lifts, inhale. Left knee over to the right elbow. Inhale, return. Each side 2 more times. Inhale. Back into plank, exhale. Inhaling, right side. Exhale, go slower, give yourself time. Last one. Exhale, return. Inhale, either halfway down or all the way to the earth, you choose. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog again. Right leg rises on an inhale. Right leg all the way front of your mat, exhale. From here, bring the back foot down for Varya 2. Then rising up, let the left arm reach up to the sky. Lift the other hand a few centimeters off the earth. Pressing into the feet, come up, Varya 2. Exhale, settle here. Take a moment to arrive, to rest. Good. From here, as you're ready, stretch the front leg out, make yourself long. And as you exhale, keep the arms overhead and lean into the side here. You need to draw the navel towards the sky. You need to draw the sitting bones towards each other again. So find stability here, breathe clearly. Long inhales, long exhales. Feet are pressing away from each other, so give yourself stability. Last deeper breaths here. Yeah, and then let the right arm come down towards the right knee. Left arm reaching up, Trikonasana. If that's too strong, always the option to bend the knee, have the elbow on the knee and be here. Last 3 to 5 breaths in your variation. And then let's all bend the knee and meet here with the arm on the knee. And if you like, you take the hand now back to the earth the way we came, reaching up again. If that's too deep, have a block here or stay with the arm on the knee here. Good. Last 2, 3 breaths here. And then let the left hand return to the earth, turn around. And from there, bring the weight into the front foot, lift the back foot. Hands can be under the shoulders or you lift the hands for Varya 3 now. So hip is closed again. Always grab a block here, or if you have, you can always grab 2 blocks to be here or hands on the earth, your choice. From there, back foot returns. Hands frame the foot. Right foot into half plank. Exhale your Vinyasa or directly down dog. From there, getting ready for the other side, lifting the left leg, inhale up to the sky. Exhale, left leg to the front of the room. Back foot grounds again, parallel to the end of the room, left hand on the inside. From there, just open the hip, let the right arm reach up to the sky. And then first stay here, lift the left hand a few centimeters off the earth, ground the feet much more. And come up, Varya 2 on the other side. Exhale, setting into the pose here. Shoulder blades draw towards each other. Fingers draw forward and back. Let the breath guide you. Equal inhales, equal exhales. And pressing into the front foot, come up, inhale, make yourself super long. And exhale, reach forward and back. Inhale, rising, this time stay. Press the feet away from each other so the hip opens here. And then draw the body forward. Hold it from your navel, fingertips are strongly reaching outwards. Let the breath be guided long. Last inhale here. And then your choice, either hand comes down for Trikonasana or bending the left leg, elbow on the left leg, side angle here. Last 3 breaths before we all meet in side angle. Good, and then looking down, either stay here, take the left hand back towards your left foot, coming again deeper into the opening, drawing the left hip under while the right arm reaches up. Last inhale. And let the right arm return to the earth, exhale. Hands frame the foot, left foot into half plank. Again, your Vinyasa or directly downward facing dog. And take from here the knees to the earth again. Once more resting in child's pose. And the hands back to the front. Coming onto your knees and back into downward facing dog. So we forgot the warrior 3 on the left side. We're going to bring the left leg once more forward. And then from here, bring the foot more into the front, lift the back foot here. Either hands on the ears or lifting the hands backwards or forward. Bring hands onto the blocks or on books is the third option. Staying here, make yourself super long, navel draws in, sitting bones towards each other. 3 deep breaths here. Yeah, last one. Bend the front knee, bring the foot back, exhale. Release the hands, stepping back into plank. And then again, Vinyasa or directly down dog as you wish. From here, shift back into a plank pose. And this time, place the right hand more under your heart and let the heels drop to one side. So you're opening up into plank. You can bring always one foot in front, or you stack the feet to die on top of each other while the arm reaches up. You could stay here happily breathing, long in and exhales. Maybe as you inhale, you want to lift the back foot. And as you exhale, you want to bring it almost down to the heel again. Inhale, you can lift it again. Exhale, you can bring it down. The last one, inhale. Exhale. The foot arrive, let the arm reach up. Exhale, come back to the center here. Hard, long, exhale, downward facing dog. Being ready for the other side. Flow forward into plank pose. Strong core, strong Mula Bandha. Left hand to the center, heels drop over. First find your stable variation before you flow. So maybe one foot in front, maybe feet stacked on top of each other. Maybe you flow lifting, inhale the back foot. Exhale, bringing it back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. One last time. Exhale, return. Lift the right arm a little higher. Exhale, hands to the earth. Last downward facing dog here. And then decide if you rest for a moment in down dog, if you flow once more through Vinyasa, or if you directly flow forward, coming down onto the earth to rest for a moment on your belly. So this is where we will meet eventually. If you are flowing, take your 6 to 7 breaths to happily flow. When you're complete, you lower down, let the head come down to the hands. You take a moment to let the heart calm down, to lengthen the breath again by exhaling a little bit longer. And there on your next inhale, release the arms alongside your body. Thumbs looking downwards, little finger looking upwards. The neck stays long. I bring the forehead down to the mat. And lifting first only the hands up and bringing the shoulder blades together here. Stay here and lift in between the shoulder blades upwards. And then from there, lift the feet, spreading the toes wide. Allow yourself to lengthen. Now activate Mula Bandha. So as you inhale, draw the sitting bones towards each other. And as you exhale, draw the navel a little bit more inwards. Stay for 3 to 4 breaths here. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Exhale, release. Hands a little pillow again. And gently shifting from side to side. Allow the hips to become heavy again in the center, resting. And shift from here round onto the back side of your body. If you're breathing for 2, you might need a block or a book for your hips. So those that need a little less fire now, you just grab a block or a book and you place it underneath and you could just stay here. So this could be your bridge pose. For all those that would like to add a little bit of water, and a little bit of air here instead of the earth quality of the block. Those of you bring the hands alongside the body, the feet about the distance under the knees. And then allow yourself first, no matter where you are, just to find a deep breath into the belly again. And a long breath out. One more time, inhale. One more time, exhale. The last one. With the breath, we come back into Ujjayi. And with your next inhale, you lift the hips, you lift the arms. Letting the arms come behind you as you inhale. And returning down to the ears, exhale. If your hips are on the blocks, keep them there, ignore us completely. Inhale, press the feet down a little bit more. This time staying up, bring only the hands back. The hands form a little pillow ball underneath. And then draw the shoulders under, pressing the feet into the mat. Let the breaths now go into your chest. Really deepening the inhale into the heart area, into the shoulders again. Some of you will stay here. Some will walk the left foot more into the center and lifting the right leg up to the sky. Just an option, not a must. And maybe you bring the foot back down and you change sides, lifting now the other leg up. Keep the other foot really pressing into the mat, keep the shoulders long, and as you exhale, bring also this foot back. You could continue lifting the feet, or you stay a couple of moments here in the bridge pose. You could also return to the water element of flowing up and down, or at one point, you use the block and you return towards the earth quality of bridge pose. Block under your hips. So choosing your variation, 5 to 10 more breaths. Using the breaths to support the fire, to either calm it or to activate it so that it can be balanced. Only you can decide of what has come up, and only you can decide what the right amount of fire for you will be today. And then prepare yourself that in the next 3 to 5 breaths, you return all back to the earth. You have a block under the hips, you lift the block to the side. And let the knees come together in the center, bringing one hand onto the heart, one hand onto the navel. Also bring the feet into butterfly if that feels better. So depending a little bit on your hips, on your hip structure, on your anatomy, what your body prefers. And let the breath calmly move from the hand on the belly into the heart. And breathing out from the heart to the hand and the belly. Inhale, navel, heart, center. Exhale, heart to navel. One more time, inhale. One breath out, exhale. From here, release the arms, bring them to either side. Draw the knees one after another over your hips here. Allow the right leg to come over the left so that the legs go out to either side. Then hug the knees around it. Giving again this gentle grounding without pulling, without pushing. Just let gravity do its magic by being here. You might feel an opening in the right side now. Allow the breath to go into the right side. Last breath here. And then releasing the arms outwards. Let the left leg draw the right leg over to the left side into a gentle twist here. The shoulders stay on the earth. It's okay if the knees don't arrive on the earth. Absolutely fine. The head can flow away from the knees to the opposite side if you like. And you let the breath be guided in your right side all the way from armpit to hip. All the way into the right side of your leg, into that T-band. And from here, release, come back center. Untie the legs. And then bring the left leg on top of the right, drawing them over, legs to either side. Take the arms, hug the knees towards you, opening now the left side. Sending the breath into the left hip. Whenever you don't feel a stretch in the left hip, then just draw the left leg a little bit over to the right side. This normally intensifies it. Doesn't even have to be a lot. If you feel this is plenty, then stay here or even release a little bit of the gravity that you create with your arms as they hang heavy here on the knee. Last 2 breaths here. And then also here you stretch the arms out on the next exhale. You let the right leg draw the left leg all the way over. No need for them to arrive on the earth. Just so they can create this gravity feeling. The left shoulder stays connected to the mat. Feel the stretch on the left side. Also here, last 1 or 2 breaths. And then allow the legs to return to the center. Untie the knees, maybe draw like a happy baby, the knees into your armpits while the lower back wants to stay on the mat. If there are any last movements from here that you would like to enjoy to close the practice, any small things so you don't start any big movements anymore. Maybe there is small inversion, maybe an additional twist or a forward fold that would make you happy. And give yourself the time to complete the practice at your own pace, fulfilling the needs of your own body. You'll have 10 to 20 breaths just for yourself, and for those that prefer to go into early Shavasana, you can just simply stretch yourself out whenever you're ready. For all others that are still flowing complete what you're doing until you feel the moment has come to stretch out long. And enjoy when you arrive your well-deserved Shavasana here. Feet falling apart, pelvic floor soft with each inhale and each exhale. The whole navel region soft. Palms facing upwards, fingers soft. And then allow the eyes fall backwards, cheeks relaxed, the lips falling apart. You can take the teeth slightly away from each other and let the tongue now rest at the bottom of your mouth. So the tongue is very heavy and becomes a little bit bigger as it rests there. And then allow the breath to deepen again. Shifting the awareness back into the breath, your body. Shifting it back onto the mat and into the room that you're practicing in. And then feel the space around you and start filling it with movement. Any movement that feels good. Any movement that wakes you up and brings you back. If you like, you stretch yourself long. Maybe you want to yawn long and deep. And then your own pace, maybe roll over to your favorite side, laying there with your eyes still closed. Hands forming a little pillow. And only as you feel ready to return, you come back up into seated position from here. Bringing the hands in front of your heart. Take a moment to feel, to check in. Has there been a shift in your body, in your mind? And as usual, just observe how you feel right now. And then shifting the awareness back outwards. Allow the hands now to come to your third eye center, thumb touching in between the eyebrows. Thank yourself for the practice, for breathing and moving, for feeling and just being. I thank you for joining today again, and I wish you a beautiful Tuesday, beautiful remaining week. Namaste, all the best.